Hi, my name's Phil Margolis, and I was one of the founders of the Juvenile Law Center, along with Bob, Judy, and Marcia. And I worked there for a few years after it was started. One of the things, or how I remember the beginning of the center, was that it was a very dynamic, challenging, exciting time. We had the pressures of trying to get funding to keep the center going, while at the same time we were deeply involved with all types of advocacy on behalf of kids. And we had a unique approach, a multidisciplinary approach that we used that was very helpful to get the advice of whatever kinds of professionals we needed in terms of making decisions about what kind of advocacy might be appropriate. But at the same time, we had the challenge of representing kids who were our clients that were old enough to have an opinion of what they wanted to have done. And in this regard, it was a revolutionary approach to child advocacy, and it laid the groundwork, I believe, for where the Law Center has gone over the years. We would have these case management meetings every week where we would go over every single case that we were working on in the office. So as you might imagine, when you have these four tenacious, creative, determined attorneys with a staff that's the same, sometimes these meetings would get very interesting. I remember when we first published the first manual for other attorneys on how to represent kids in child abuse cases. And so that was the first manual, and of course there's been many more subsequently. And the benefit of those practice manuals cannot be overstated, in my opinion, because it really helps the rest of us in the field now who are still doing juvenile advocacy or interested in it to see what kind of practices are the best practices to use in different kinds of situations. Happy 40th anniversary to the Juvenile Law Center. I hope that you can do as much incredible work in the future as you've done in the past.